welcome to Farming Simulator 2017. I am Morris17, so glad to be back. It has been forever since I was able to record videos. Not a mechanic push or anything like that, just work and life. I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to do anything really, and it's good to be back. Can't talk today for some reason, and I am happy to get back in the swing of things with 2017 Farming Simulator. They skipped, as you can see, my great driving. They skipped 2016, but they are back with a blast with 2017. And whoop, I am full. That thing sounded like it crashed almost. I'll tab over here to my trailer. But, they've come back with a vengeance, and the game looks great. It drives great, and it feels good. So that is nice. If you'll notice, you drive over these bigger bumps of straw, you'll actually see your truck and trailer bounce up and over it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, definitely looks good. I am on the European map, and so I played the other one. I wasn't a huge fan of it, so on this one I wanted to try this one out. I'm on hard mode, so the prices are definitely very, very low, and it's going to be a challenge, but we'll see what we can do. This is how you start. You get your first field of wheat, and then just over here you've got one that needs to be plowed, and then tilled, and then planted, so we'll get to that shortly. And then right across the street over here is going to be the field I want. You can see the map here. We're in field 19. I'd like to get 23 eventually. That'd be really good. And they have chickens and, of course, pigs in this one. And so it's definitely a little different. I don't think they have pigs on this map. I'm not 100% sure. They might. Over there near the grain elevator. I haven't checked. So should be interesting. Still getting the hang of things. Been a while since I played, so definitely got to bone up and get back into the groove of things. So they have multiplayer as well for all those of you who love doing multiplayer, and I think I'm definitely going to do some multiplayer this year. Alright, get back going here, get the arm back in, let's turn the combine back on, and get back to moving. And I like to do most of the mowing myself, or combining, or whatever you want to call it. You can hire workers, but it just seems to cost so much that you don't seem to do well if you hire them. It seems like you just basically work to pay them, and I'm not interested in doing that, especially on hard, with it being so hard. Price is so low. I know on just medium it's about 1,100 or 1,200 for the soybean, and yet here on this one it's about 300. So it's quite the difference. Or not 300, about 600. So it's definitely a lot lower. And it's supposed to be lower, and that's better for me anyways. I'd rather not just be rich within farming 4 fields and can buy whatever I want, because quite frankly you get a little bored, and what's the point of playing after that? Of course, then again, there's always the biggest equipment and the bigger fields and so on, but I don't know, the game's always more fun when you're struggling. So longer you can struggle, or longer I can struggle, I think the better off it is. So some of the graphics, as you can see here, I've got it turned all the way up on max. Looks fantastic. You can see how they got moving parts back in the back, the detail. Look at that, that's just phenomenal. Look how the cap on the exhaust, when you speed up, it lifts up a little bit more, but never really sits still. That's nice. You've got a good looking grain in there. You can watch the grain going in front. Great model. This year you choose your farmer. You can choose a boy or a girl, a man or a woman, however you want to phrase that, and you can then pick the color of your clothes. You can also pick the color of your tractors and stuff when you buy them, which is kind of cool. You can kind of customize your fleet. There you can see the stuff going in. It's very nice. They did a great job, and the graphics just seem a little, definitely crisper, feels different. I'll say another thing too, it's also very stable compared to last time. In 15, I had some issues off and on, not all the time, but here and there I had a few issues, so it definitely feels a lot more stable this time. not so many of the issues, even right off the bat. This is what, day 2 of release, so it seems to me like I can run it in higher settings and smoother than last year or in 2015. So that's a bonus. And no, I did not upgrade the computer since then, so it's not like I have a computer upgrade. So definitely optimized. It runs a little bit better, and it just seems a little more polished. One of the things I want to talk about here in this first episode is the mods. I really like how they're doing the mod system this time. You know, they're releasing on Steam, and a lot of people talk about, well, why couldn't it be Steam Workshop for mods? It's easier. Well, because it is cross-platform, so it's going to be on many different platforms, so it's kind of hard to just release stuff on Steam. And not everybody buys it through Steam. Some people buy it directly from the company. So they have a mod workshops you can do when you first load up, before you load your map, or before you load your game, or select which game you're going to do. You have mods, and you can go in there and pick which ones you like, and then you could just download them, and it does it right through the game interface, which is nice. And gets them downloaded, gets them set up, and then you can continue with them or remove them, and then each time you load your game, it'll show you the mods that you have installed. And I even think you can uninstall some of them while you're loading. I can't remember that for sure, but still, very nice feature. Makes it nice, and it won't be long before there's more mods than you can shake a stick at. So they even have, you know, most downloaded, things of that nature, favorite, newest, stuff like that. Probably make it a little bit easier to circle through all the 4,000 mods that'll be out, the 50,000 tractors, and all that stuff. And of course, I'm very interested in some maps. I'd like to see some maps that are dedicated towards, say, pig and cow farming. You know, where it's not 40,000 fields in this tiny little cow pasture, and then you have, you know, thousands of cows in this tiny little pasture. If you look out at you know, any kind of farm of that nature, they have huge swaths of land for the cows and just a few areas for the field, because they're just growing food for the cows to sell. I'd like to see some maps more dedicated to that particular style of play, where the fields are there to supplement the animals, not to be the primary source of income. I think that would be pretty cool. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what kind of maps come out. Of course, I'm looking forward to some big, wide open American maps. The generic map that comes with the game, the American one, I don't like too much. It's very closed in, claustrophobic. Doesn't seem wide open. It seems more European than this European map. This seems more American than the American map, which is weird, with the exception maybe of these trees. But I don't know. I like the more wide open spaces and the bigger fields that you want to work towards, because then, you know, when you're generating enough money later on, you can afford the workers, you've got course play, things of that nature, and you can really tackle those big fields. And so it's always something to go to, and you get those gigantic combines and gigantic seeders and plows and all that stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. The other thing you can do is, I'll go through and show you real quick, you can adjust your plant growth, so you can set that to slow and stuff, which is normal, withering, which is normal, periodic plowing required, which is nice, and you can set how many fertilizers states it needs before your plant can grow. I like it at 1 still. I might change it later on, I'm not sure, but that would mean you have to do it 3 times during the life of the cycle of the plant. And I do like that every 3 times that you cultivate a field with this on, you'll then have to go back and plow it, or you'll suffer a 10% penalty on your crop there. And I like that. It's tedious, and yeah, it gives you something else you have to do, but I do enjoy it. Man, that's some great driving. You guys see that right there? I am a expert driver. What are you gonna do? You know, you can't be great at everything. But, I drive with WASD, so it's not always the easiest thing in the world. I don't have a wheel. That's something I should get at some point. I like driving games, and in particular racing games and stuff, so that would work. But so yeah, this is Farming Simulator 2017. I'm very excited to play some multiplayer and be able to, like I said, download some of these maps and really enjoy just growing some crops. It's peaceful, you know. It's something you can jump in here and just do. It's not labor intensive, and you can kind of listen to a radio or even maybe watch some TV while doing this, and or listen to the news or something. Or like the other night, I was listening to the World Series and messing around with this, and I find that entertaining because I'll turn on the beacons there. It's very nice. It's just, this is one of those things where you can play and just relax, which is pretty cool. Great reflections with the lights now when you go inside the buildings as beacons. So if they're on, you'll see all kinds of stuff going off everywhere. So that's pretty cool. You'll see the reflection of the beacons, and it is pretty neat. It's a very nice touch. Like I said, I am running this on max setting, so that's about as good as it's going to get right there, at least on my computer anyways. And it seems to run just fine, you know, no issues whatsoever, and no hiccups. The only hiccup I'm having so far is in my recording software. It doesn't seem to like my card for some reason here recently. So I don't know. That's just one of those things you just have to deal with. But so what is our plan here? And I still can't look at this. Man, my driving is just terrible. You see, my mind wanders off, and I was looking at the surrounding area. I wasn't really looking at what I was doing there. So that's some great driving. Look at that, man. That's just fantastic. Go back at these little pieces here. Not that I have to, but why not, you know? So anyways, what are our plans here? Well, I would like to do maybe focus in on cows. Like I said, I don't know if I saw pigs on this map or not. There's definitely pigs on the other map, and that's the newest thing. Might mess with that a little bit, we'll see. But get cows, not necessarily the dairy part of it, although that's nice income. But maybe focus in on reproducing them, which is what you can do now. If you make them happy, they will reproduce, and their productivity will go up. And so on. My goal would be to reproduce and then to sell them. Which would be nice. You can see I miss spots all over the place. This is just amazing. You know, if this was real life, I'd be fired pretty quick. But I think that would be nice to be able to hammer out selling a bunch of cows. I think that'd be pretty good. Now let's get over here and stick our boom out here. See if we can't empty. I think everything will fit in there, right? I think it will. We'll see. Get pretty close. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna sell this at. Like I said, I haven't sold anything. I haven't been anywhere. Just starting to figure this out. On this map, this is the very first time I've gone into the map. So let's take a look here. We have wheat right now, so 435 at the bakery and 461 at the mill. Alright, the bakery and the mill. So let's see here. Transport company, bakery is up here, so that's not too far away. And I don't see, where is the mill? Oh, the mill's down here. Okay, so the bakery will be just up the road, so I think we will go to that. Let me swap over to my handy dandy truck here. Let's get the map up, and we're going to go to the bakery. Close enough, and that's more important than right now than getting all the way over to the other side of the map. Can't see nothing there. Let's see. We take a right, and then we take, and yeah, hear the sound, the gravel now. That's different for sure. So you can hear the gravel. Get a little closer, you can hear the dirt. It sounds different. So that is something I really like a lot, and I think that's pretty cool. That's definitely an improvement. You can really hear the throat of these engines too, struggling, having a hard time. Oh yeah, there's pigs, I see them. If you look on the map here on the left over by field 18, so there's definitely a pig farm over here too. The other thing you can do with this one is you can go up to these fields and you do missions, which is pretty cool. It almost makes it, whoa, that was a pretty big bump. Was I not supposed to drive through there? Oh yeah, I guess not. It almost makes it too easy, I should say. Wow, my tire's just driving right through there. Almost. I won't say that it is too easy, but you go up to these missions, and when you go up to the field, you can hire on as their worker and plow the field for them or whatever it is they need, and they pay you and you get a time bonus. You can make a serious amount of cash on that. I think I'm going to refrain from doing that to start with, but you know, you never know. Alright, so option U, you can change where this thing unloads. So you got tilt to the back, tilt to the grain door, left, right. So let's do grain door, and we'll go forward here. And let's unload and get some money. Thank you for my cash. Not the most amount of cash in the world, but we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, wow. It's like 3,400. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna be going for a while. These are some serious serious curves here. We're gonna be going for a while at this rate to afford any equipment. Alright, we're just gonna offload it again. A little jumping around there. Alright. Let's see these icons here, so you can jump out and you can do the mission. The field's actually owned by somebody now, so you can jump out. They'll say, hey, you know, can you fertilize, or hey, can you plant, or whatever. And then you don't have to bring your equipment. It'll provide its own equipment, so it'll give you what you need to do it. You just have to hook up to it, attach it, so forth, so on, and then do it. Now here's the caveat: you have to do it in real time. This isn't something you can just hire out a worker. You have to do it in these bigger fields. It can take an hour, hour and a half. So be prepared for that. Realize it can take a while. And I did one small mission on the other map. It was a very small map, I thought. I said, okay, this won't take me long. It was 35 minutes later, and I finally finished. So just be aware. Listen to that gravel. That sounds so good. That's nice. So be aware of the time frame it'll take if you want to do those things. And it's a great way to grab some money, get some early gear, early equipment if you need it, so that you can get a head start on what's going on. If that's what you want to do. Whoa, good driving, good driving. And if not, you know, then that's fine too. But it's a great way to do it. I think a lot of that's also going to be, you know, due to multiplayer, be important to be able to grab quick cash you can spread out around the map and build up your cash reserves so that you're not driving around doing nothing. Alright, let's move the combine now. Let's pull in the arm, and I don't need to get this a little bit that's over here. It won't make me enough money to throw a fit about. So let's go park the combine, and I'm going to run and park the other thing, and we're going to start cultivating. I love these old broke down buildings and stuff. You know. You do have placeables though, so a lot of pretty good placeables, so we'll be able to snazz up our broke down place here pretty quickly. Can't believe how terrible our place looks. Alright, we got a big wheat thing over there. Might as well just dump it over there, huh? I can always sell it later if I need to. Go over here and dump this. This is where you get the fertilizer, it looks like. Yeah, probably so. Alright, just drop this off. And let's go for the side this time. Let's go to the right. And let's unload. And see? Nice looking thing there. Of course, wasn't much to unload, but there you go. There's a gas station. Assuming I can get gas there. Yep, sure can. Alright, we'll just park this right over here in the grass. Call this good for now. It's a good spot. And we need to do some plowing here. Now, again, you know, I could hire the worker, but for right now, let's not do that. So, we're going to lower the cultivator. And we're going to set our cruise control. We're going to put our beacon lights on. That's good. Get the rolling here. You can see the difference in the texture. So this, oh no, apparently this field is already cultivated. I didn't think it was. So we do not need to cultivate, we need to plant. So let's go swap that out. I did not notice that. Well, that was nicer than the cultivated plant field for us. So go drop this thing off. Again, you hear the road sound. It just sounds so much different. Definitely, it feels more like you are on a tractor on that road, as opposed to just in a video game. definitely has a bit more feel to it with sound and so forth. Alright, so let's figure out what we're going to oh, well, yeah, there we go. I didn't realize. Harvested. So 19 is harvested, 14 is already cultivated. Alright, well, I didn't see. Alright. Oop, wrong button. So let's see. Soybeans, as you can see, are about the highest. Boy. That's it, huh? Could sell poop. Potatoes are low. Corn's low. Soybeans, huh? Okay, well, we can take it to the grain elevator, the mill, transport company. So we got a few options there. So I guess soybeans it is. Change the well, on soybean. There you go. So let's go plant some soybeans, and we can come back and cultivate this field. Although it does need plowing because it's already at its limit of 3. So I don't have a plow at this particular time, so I will have to continue to cultivate and take the 10% penalty for now until I can. Oh, I didn't get any seeds. Until I can afford to buy a plow. That will come at some point. I don't know when. Let's see. We need to open the cover. Where are the seeds? I'm assuming. Oh, there they are. I think I see them over here. Nope, I don't. Okay. Yeah. And that must be them over here. Oh, yeah, there. Pallet of seeds. I see it. Okay. I couldn't see that there. Alright, refill the sower. Now, this does not fertilize at the same time, so I don't have anything to fertilize with at the moment. So, yeah, we're definitely bare bones. So, we're taking, a 10% hit for not being plow. We're taking a hit for, not fertilizing. So, it'll be interesting. But we'll do our best. And, man, this tractor has some serious power to it. Alright, let's get lined up here. Try my best to do straight lines, although I usually fail miserably at it. Okay, we want to turn on the sower, and we want to lower the sower and get going on cruise control. Yeah, see, I'm already crooked. Alright, yeah, that's definitely different. So we are definitely planting now. As you can see, this not much difference, but there is a difference in the texture. Alright. So I'll plant this field and get everything set up and get us a new video going here shortly. And it's good to be back. Like I said, it's good to see you guys. Give me a like and subscribe. And we will see you hopefully very soon. And best of luck playing your Farmer Simulator 2015. Hey, look, if you got a multiplayer server that you'd like to promote or whatever, just let me know. I'll jump on and record some videos and have fun. Of course, you'd have to deal with my terrible driving, but nonetheless. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.